So those things are first report on YouTube. So take note of that. Respect, lovely people. Guys, you are welcome back to the channel. I'm always happy when you pop up here. Like, my heart is happy. Today, we are in Ghana, straight, my motherland. Those of you who don't know, I'm a proud Ghanaian. I'm a proud Ghanaian, and today I'm bringing you a beautiful and amazing and powerful speech of the president-elect of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Okay, the speech he gave carry warning and a lesson for everybody who is coming to government, who is in government in any part of Africa, to learn from it. It is not every leader that will take note of these things and come to public and say it. And my happiness is that he was not giving the speech to the opposition party, but people coming to his government. That is the warning aspect. And he was warning them that if they cannot be ready to work and be humble, they should not come to his government. But the lesson and the lecture he was giving about humility, he is giving it to everybody. So to me, guys, this speech is full of wisdom. And every leader needs to pay attention to it, because sometimes when the people come to office, they are drunk with power and begin to misbehave, thinking that they are going to be there forever, forgetting that we are not running a monarchy system. So quickly, to those who may get lost when he begin to talk about our former president, Kufuor, those who are not Ghanaians who may get lost. Kufuor that he was mentioning is our former president who led the country from 2001 to 2009. So he used his condition now as a former president, and previously when he was a president, there is relationship between the people, the way people relate with him when he was president, and now to teach people about humility. And guys, trust me on that, you are going to love the speech. And lovely people, before we get into it, let me appeal to everybody, those who have not yet subscribed. Guys, we need your support. Support us by liking the video first so that you don't forget, and also subscribe to be part of the family. Respect.
We've practiced democracy since 1992. With time, the political elite, and I'll say including myself, all of us who God has given the opportunity to lead this country, we have grown in arrogance and selfishness. And we have believed that the power that we wielded over the people belonged to us, ourselves, and did not recognize that it was God who gave it to us temporarily. So God has made us know that power belongs to the people. And that the people might be quiet and peaceful and calm, but when they have reached their limits, they will show you that real power belongs to them. And that is God who gives that power. And so, just as our colleagues in the MPP might be feeling very pained by their loss, it should serve as a lesson to those of us coming into government that the same stick that Techi has been beating with, Ghanaian people are reserving it for Ba.
That's a strong proverb, eh?
So I've been receiving knocks on my door, receiving text messages, people who are considering themselves for various positions. And I just want to warn them, it's not going to be a walk in the park. If you're not prepared to work and serve the people of Ghana diligently and modestly and with humility, then don't come. Just stay where you are.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
My political journey has been a divine one, and I believe that it's God who has guided my step each way until now, from being a member of parliament to being a deputy minister, to being a minister, to being a vice president, to being a president. At each step I have doubted whether it was the path that I wanted to carry on. But God has gently continued to push me and show me in the direction that He wants me to go. And I know that it's Him who has put me for a time like this to do His work for Ghana and for Him.
He's a Christian, you know.
Sometimes it has been happiness, and today we're dressed in all white, we're all happy. But sometimes it has been sadness, it has been very lonely. And I remember a time when I had won the election in 2012, and I went to visit President Kufuor, and it was surprising how quiet his house was and how quiet the entrance to his house was. And I was transported back to when he was president. Anytime I was going to Parliament, I lived in East Legon. There was a huge crowd in the frontage of his house next to Village. You people know that place. And anytime it was Christmas or the Muslim feast of Salah, you see white sheep and cows tied outside his house being brought to him as gifts. And so this time when I came, it was very quiet. He had just a few policemen at the entrance, his lawyer policemen who had been assigned to him by the state. And so when I went in, I remarked, I said, oh, look how quiet your house is. I remember when you were president, this place was always full of people. And he said, John, take note of that. Know that all those people are coming to you because of the position you occupy. And that one day when you leave that position, your house will be as quiet as mine. And it's true, when I lost in 2016, the Christmas hampers stopped coming. There are many people who used to come to my gate and come and try to get into just to see me for a minute, stop coming. It was only my siblings, my family, my closest friends and others, my church members who continue to stand closely to me. So for me, these trappings of power don't get to my head. I know that all the praises and blessings you'll be showered with by people are temporary. It's because of that word attached to your name, president. One day it will go and you'll be with those who are just your closest, your church, your family, and your good friends. It's not going to be easy, as I've said many times on the campaign trail. With a few briefings I've had since the declaration was made, I can confirm that our country is still in a very severe economic crisis, and it's going to take a lot of work to bring it back. It's going to be a tough task to restore our economic prosperity.
So guys, that is the speech of the president-elect. You see, when people come to office, like the MPP, the former or the sitting government right now who is being voted against, they thought they are going to be there forever, and the people of Ghana showed them that no, we have the power to bring you and take you out. So he's telling them to take note, and this is what many people who come to government fail to understand. Once they come on board and then they are drunk with power, they no longer consider the fact that one day, or it is temporary, they are going to leave office. Then they misbehave and do whatever they have to do. And lovely people, I want to debunk something. I want to there's a false claim. Okay, there's a false claim surrounding this particular president-elect on YouTube per se. People are saying that he's going to remove the US military base, the French military base. It is not true. People are saying that, are posting and making analysis that he's going to move out of ECOWAS. It is not true. There is nothing like that. Those videos are false videos. He never said anything of sort that he's withdrawing from ECOWAS or removing military base. He never made comment on these things. The only thing I remember him saying is that if he come on board, he's coming to work with Burkina Faso in a way that we will have good relation between us, not to come and move out of ECOWAS or join AES. Or no, he didn't say anything like that. So those things are false report on YouTube, so take note of that. Some of the report, if you don't see it on my page, it simply means that I don't trust it. I always like to get my report from trusted source to feed you accurately. And another thing also is that these things that Mahama is saying is just a speech. Is he going to work and show all these things in his actions? It is left for him to come to office and for us to put our eyes down and watch him. So we are only hoping to see something new from his government. All right, thank you so much. If you love our update, guys, don't forget, be part of the family and like the video. All right, respect.